Arcania Gothic 4 is one of the most beautiful and engaging RPGs ever to hit the Xbox 360. So underrated. Absolutely amazing game. And here we go, let's check out the box. You can actually see there on the box, if I zoom in, you can see that there's actually a gem here. Three-dimensional gem on the front. That's quite unusual for a 360 game. And let's take a look at the back. Now the back's not that dissimilar from the actual game itself. You see all the information there, tells you about the game, tells you what you can do, and some really good looking graphics, and there shows you what you get inside the special edition. So let's take a look inside, shall we? I've already taken the plastic off to make it easier to show you. And here's the box. And you just slide the top off like that. Now the first thing you get is a very large poster which shows the same picture that's on the front cover of the game, and then on the reverse you've got the same picture that's on the front of the soundtrack. So let's move that over there for a second. Then you get a clear film sticker. This is like a window sticker, so when you peel this off you'll only get this information when you put it on any surface. All this piece is transparent, which is quite interesting. Then you've got the soundtrack. Now the soundtrack is a very, very nice score. You've got 30 different songs on there, so if you're interested in orchestral tracks from movies and games, this is something you should definitely listen to, because they've got some great and very nice toned music to listen to there. Then you've got the game itself, and absolutely outstanding game. I'll open that up for you in a second. And then we've got the Cleaved Maiden Stories. Now if you've actually played the game before, you'll know the Cleaved Maiden is the pub in the game, and it's quite an interesting sort of gathering place that you can go to. And in this book it's got a series of short stories of that people, customers of the Cleaved Maiden, have come in and told these epic tales of what's happened. There's a few illustrations in there as well, and yeah, it's quite an interesting addition for a special edition to have, really. You don't see something like that very often. And then, last but not least, if I can get it out of the box, is the Art of Arcania. Now, if you like art books, which I do, there's quite a lot of very good concept art in here. Very nice quality. By the way, these two books are hardbacks, and they're very nice quality. I'll just zoom in on that. You can see there it's got a kind of embossed gold leaf effect. Okay, so let's take a look at the book itself. Now we've got some various different designs, but we've also got so many different concept designs, character designs, really in-depth and beautiful. Well, maybe not that little weevil looking thing, but these are gorgeous. Really, really good artwork there, and quite in depth from a sort of design standpoint, as well as just from an artistic standpoint. I mean, it's mostly design. Most art books just have images like that, conceptual paintings, which there's many very good ones in this book. Right, so let's get over to the game. Okay, so here we have the actual game itself. I've removed the cellophane. Like I said, the back is virtually the same as the back on the large box. And if we open it up, you've got the game disc there, made by Joe Wood. And you've got quite a nice, and this isn't just for the limited edition, this is for all the editions, quite a nice full colour book. You will notice if you play this game the graphics are immense, and if you're playing it on the PC, you'll notice that you need some high specs to play this game. And last but not least, we've got the cloth map. If you look closely, you can see it's actually quite a thick, robust cloth material. The only problem I have is I've noticed that the little strands of the cloth come off at the very edges, almost like an unraveling jumper in a cartoon. But the quality is very, very good, and it's just a really nice addition to have a cloth map instead of a glossy paper one. It's about C1 sized or A4 depending on what country you live in.
it's just a nice little map to add to the collector's edition.